I had this broken set of speakers in my living room that I've had since college, and they're really well made, you know? Like, it's such a shame to throw them in the garbage. And I looked at it and I was like, this would be a great table. Glue gun is another product I use all the time. It's so great for pulling off stickers or getting anything adhesive off. We have all these throw blankets laying around, and I was like, what if it could be used to store them? I absolutely love this Minwax gel stain. I've used it on so many projects and it works so well on birch plywood. The epoxy recommends that you put any barrier between any oil surfaces, so I had to seal the coat of Minwax with polyurethane in between. As you can see, the speakers were blown, so I cut one of the dust caps off the woofer and glued it in as a cover. Speakers were a little too low on the ground, and so I wanted them to be raised up on legs of some kind. And I found these legs that had a really cool brushed finish to them. They reminded me so much of like my dad's stereo growing up. It had this brushed finish on all the knobs. But I went with the black and gold theme. Jen found these really cool brass handles that we could use to pull them around the living room. I thought it would be a really nice touch if the lid slowed down as it closed, so I found one of these things. For the top of the table, I wanted to put a graphic on it to clue you into what it used to be. And so I created these graphics and printed them on vinyl with a Cricut I borrowed from a friend. This thing is super cool. We'd done a previous project years ago where we made a penny counter and poured epoxy on it, and I wanted to use that same sort of material in this to keep it more durable. It's always such a nerve-wracking process mixing epoxy. When we made the penny counter, we accidentally scraped some epoxy off the sides and it didn't set, so we had to sand it all off and pour it all over again.
It looks like it's glowing.
I love this technique of using a heat gun to get the bubbles out. It really leaves it with a super glossy finish. Since I beveled the edges of the table, it allowed the epoxy to waterfall off the edge and collect drips on the bottom that I sanded off later. We bought these leather couches and they've been peeling. Now that they've completely peeled themselves, we decided it was time to cover them with something a little nicer. We found these pretty cool stretchy fabric covers